I remember coming home from a first day of big kids school with a blazer pressed and blessed with never having been worn by my brother, and a new dawn of no more hand-me-downs was born. Funny that it was mostly the girls who laughed at me, I'm sure, and questioned why I didn't slur my words and drop my T's and harden my A's in that way that you just do when you live there. So I tried imitation. Imagine the shock and indignation of my mother when to her my first T was dropped. Don't you ever speak that way. Her voice was hard but soaked with fear. You're part black, and people across the world will always judge you for that. Okay, so this was the start of a brand new game. I got my first set of rules for a new pastime I did not know then that we were all supposed to play. If you live in the South, you better speak with the accent. If you are of mixed heritage, you're better off to not act different. These rules include, but are not limited to, where your parents are from, therefore the colour of your skin, and make neat, inoffensive boxes to squeeze yourself in. It stretches wide out and forever in a broad, limitless gap. Pick something about your identity, anything, and just add, you will always be judged for that. As a woman, women tell you you must be strong, equality is a war, get scowled at for wearing makeup, heels, lingerie, and are told this is not what the suffragettes suffered for. As a woman, men will tell you 70,888 different ways in which they believe that men and women are one and the same. But baby, there's just some things that are designed for us, not you. Wanting to look after yourself is no reason to feel ashamed. Of course, it doesn't emasculate me, babe, but when we're getting married, you are taking my last name, right? It's an endless, repetitive cycle of all the millions of different ways how in some form or another, honestly, close your eyes and pick a number. I'll tell you how it's implied, how somehow I've made a conscious, deliberate, cultural mistake. You're really aggressive for a girl. You're really well spoken, though you're poor. I didn't expect you to be so well ethnic after the impression I got from your telephone call. You're part black. You should listen to black music. Too much of a white girl to listen to rap music. Think you're too good to talk like the rest of us? You are not good enough to talk like the rest of us. The way you dress does women a disservice. It isn't ladylike unless you're ladylike on the surface. Feminism is only for lesbians. The Queen's English, my dear, is for the rich. Have an opinion on things in your racial bracket, but on subjects of social or gender politics, please keep those pretty lips zipped. So this is it. This is my $1 million shocker. I am not sensitive because I am a woman. I am not strong because I hate men. I do not copy or deny any particular race, because really think about that, there is no superiority to any of them. I am a person. And we are people, trapped in a prison of hapless definitions built on decades of confusion and hype. So be brave. Go against what we've labelled tradition and reject the instinct to stereotype.